Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Namaste friends. There has been a request from Sri Dhamanjit Singh on getting the Hora Lord for each hour or something like that. So that's easily doable from whatever Excel we already provided. So, but he was repeatedly asking for it. So here it is where we find Hora. So Hora, see each day it starts at sunrise and ends at the next day's sunrise. We know that from sunrise to sunrise is the day for us. So the definition of a Vedic day starts from sunrise. So this time period is divided into 24 equal parts and they are called Horas. A Hora is almost equal to an hour because why we say almost, because when you see the sunrise at a particular day it is 5:56:21 and the next day sunrise is 5:56:30. So it's not exactly 24 hours because the duration of a day is a variable depending on the location as well. So it is not exactly 24 hours. So there will be, you see, in this case it is the difference is more than one day in a way. More than that's the slightly off. Sometimes it be depending on the latitude can be quite off also. So these Horas are called ruled by different planets. So each Hora, the Lord of Horas come in decreasing order of speed. So that we already know because Sunday we start with Surya Hora. Basically if you see Saturn it will be very obvious. Saturday Saturn's Hora starts. So that's the slowest planet. Next in order of speed is Jupiter. Next in order of speed is that way if you arrange Mars, Earth is equivalent to Sun here because of diurnal motion. Venus and Mercury and Moon. So these form the speed of arrangement as per the speed of the planets. Then again you repeat it. And once you complete that, next Saturday you come on to the next slow planet will come from Sunday. So if you repeat the cycle, that will is called Hora. That's each hour is ruled by one of these planets arranged as per the speed. So that's the table I have put it here and it's quite obvious to many of us. Now, given a particular date, any particular date, a time zone, a latitude and a longitude, one has to be giving for the eastern longitudes, one has to give positive. Similarly, for the western longitude, it has to be negative. For the north longitude, it is positive. For the south longitude, you put a minus sign there. That's the way I use this in Excel. So that you have to take care. Then this is the user input. The GMT is then calculated. The sunrise at a particular day is calculated by this program. The sunrise the next day is also calculated, and then the difference between the two is also calculated. So the Hora starts from the sunrise. So once the Hora starts from sunrise, the ruler of that Hora is taken from that particular table that I showed you. So the second Hora starts, so here in this case 5:56:21 is the in my location. So this I cast here and you can also check it with the Jagannatha Hora. This is June 12th, today's date I have put. The sunrise for my place, sunrise happens to be 5:56:23 it says, but Excel gives 5:56:21. So there's a couple of seconds, there's a difference. The sunset is not required, but I do take it. I think it's maybe hiding here in between these two columns. You don't have to use it. But there is a slight difference in seconds. Somebody has to resolve this, but not that bad. 5:56 is still the time. And in fact, you can check all Horas even in Jagannatha Hora. So Jagannatha Hora gives the Hora end time. Moon ends at 6:56. So that you can check where it ends here in our Excel. Moon ends at 6:56:22. So this moon star, so Hora at the start of this time is given. So there will be 24 horas. So by the time the 25th Hora starts, it will be the next day. So from 4:56 a.m. of the next day, the day number is here. The day number is Monday today. So number 2. And then the days changes for the Western calendar. Once the time, which is the GMT time, if it crosses the 12 o'clock, not the GMT time, our time, whatever time you give, if it crosses the 12 o'clock, the day would be the next day. So that way the day has changed, but still the Vedic day is from sunrise to sunrise, therefore it remains the same. So these are the 24 horas for any particular day. So if in case you need another day, you just change the date there and you'll get the horas, and this will be helpful. Suppose I want to know when is the Saturn hora to avoid certain activities today, I can filter it out, and Saturn hora is starting at 6:56 or 13:56, 20:56 in the night. So today these are the three, and in the night it is 3:56 late. You can also check it, cross check it with Jagannath Hora, it will be the same. So any good horas like Jupiter, if you want, you can just select Jupiter alone and check when is the time for that. So it is 14:56. This is multiple tools are there to find horas, but I think since our Damanjit was wanting it, I thought I'll create it and pass it on. This is a 64-bit Excel. So in case you have the 32-bit alone, you can watch how to convert this to 32-bit as well. So slight a couple of seconds difference is there for my location. I don't know, others have to try out their locations. So what's the difference between Jagannath Hora and this? So the Hora always starts from sunrise, not at 6 o'clock. And the 24 hours, not exactly 24 hours, the 1 day duration is divided into 24 horas. So that's the definition. So hope I'll put the link to this file. Hope it is useful to you. All the very best. Thank you.